Daytona, and it is week 13, which means I have to do at least one unofficial race. So I picked this one. It's the easiest to just hop into without putting much effort into it. Multi-class at a plate track. We got the 87s cars here that don't have restrictor plates, obviously. And then we have all three of the trucks, and then the Gen 4 cars, and Zane is in here with us as well. Good luck to him. Completely unofficial. Obviously, the 87s are going to be miles faster than the other two. I imagine the trucks and the Gen 4 cars are probably going to be close to the same speed with the restrictor plates. I think the pack, I think there's a kind of an equal number of all three classes. I'm not going to put in a time.
Green, green, green.
Not that it matters. I think we start with the legends regardless. Though we might start in the back of the whole pack, which would be fine. Just hopefully don't get run over, or don't run over anybody. And we're already going green. I don't like this new PM system that they got going. So yeah, there's a few Gen 4s, there's a few trucks, and there's a few 87s. And we are starting at the back of the field. So I guess I should have qualified. But that's fine. I'd much rather be the fastest car in a scenario like this because I can control myself running somebody over, but I can't control other people running me over. And we still might get run over, but this one I should at least be able to, if I can work my way through the pack, be able to pull away and stay away from them, assuming we don't get wrecked. I imagine there's going to be a massive wreck as soon as we get to the back stretch, but we'll just, our goal is going to be to survive. We got 27 laps, which is actually kind of a lot. I did not think it was going to be this long of a race for Daytona. That's okay. But we'll see how it goes. Our goal is to survive. We more than likely will not, but it's unofficial. Who cares? It's week 13. You gotta do crazy stuff. Of course, this is time I could be spending to work on completing the crash compilation, which is slowly but surely making progress. Not as quick as I'd like it to, because I have to work so many hours a day, but I should be able to get it done tonight or tomorrow and have that out this weekend, barring no unforeseen circumstances. Oh yeah, FPS is gonna tank. Also, a new thing, iRacing is allowing up to 9 different cars. That's a good sign. Up to 9 different cars, different makes in hosted sessions now. So you can have, Nick is doing a Le Mans with all of the NASCAR vehicles, all the next gen cars, the trucks, and the Xfinity cars, all 3 manufacturers from all 3 makes, or all 3 classes at Le Mans, which should be fun. But with all those different cars, different makes of cars, and with how technically hard they are to render by themselves, the Xfinities are probably the easiest. I think they're the oldest, but the next gens and the new trucks take a ton of power to run. But having all of them, that's going to be so hard on my computer. I don't know if I'm going to be able to even record that, if we'll get even close to good enough frames. But Le Mans is a big track at least, so we can hopefully get spread out. I think I'm going to run the next gens. I don't know why. It's probably not a good choice, considering I've never raced Le Mans on iRacing. I literally just bought it today. And the next gens are probably the hardest out of that group to control. We'll see how it goes, though. I did some practice earlier. It shouldn't be too bad. If I really, really underdrive it, I should be alright. And I should be a lot faster than the Xfinity cars or the trucks if I can keep it on the track.
It's the 13 car.
It's just the slowing down parts is really tough in the next gens. And you get those extremely long straightaways there at Le Mans. You get up to like 200. Now let's see how this disaster unfolds. I'm just going to be hanging way back,
It's the 13
waiting for the big
car.
one.
Green, green,
We could
green.
go up there and pass a ton of people immediately if we wanted, but I don't. I can go up and pass a pack with a restrictor plate anytime I feel like with this car. So I'm just going to hold back and try to dodge this wreck that's going to happen. If we can. It looks pretty orderly so far. There's the group of legends that qualified up there is pulling away, as you'd expect. We're stuck back here. Nobody has any idea where the 5 car is. Let's see if we can pass in the 94 here.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
I probably should be heading back. Let's see if we can work our way through the... here we go.
Got one inside. All clear, all clear. Inside.
Alright, somebody's
Three
bouncing
wide,
off the
two
inside.
middle.
We're alright.
Three up, 2 wide.
That was
Go high.
not
Clear low, clear low.
as big of a wreck as it
Clear
could have
high,
been.
Clear high.
Okay. There's like 15 people tied for 8th right there because they actually have this separated into classes. Yeah, I'm not going to sit behind the pack. I'm going to try and work through it. I'm just going to be careful about it.
Got one inside.
I don't need to be behind these guys if I don't need to
Got
be.
one inside. 2 wide there.
Let's not hit the
Clear
wall.
low, clear low.
Alright,
Clear,
so we can just
clear.
blow right by him.
Got one inside. Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Alright, and now the majority of the danger is gone, but still got a few people left ahead of us. And no idea where the other 87 cars are. We'll probably never catch them, but that's fine. Oh, I see them. They're going into turn 3. Are we just going to get wrecked by the 5? No idea where the 5 car is.
Still there. Still there. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay
Alright,
low.
we're
There's a
good.
car on the high side. Inside. Stay high.
Had to make sure I was clear, but couldn't see him, so
Stay high.
wouldn't have done us much good.
All clear. All clear. That was your boss. Black profession.
Thanks, Spawner. Alright, they're 9 seconds ahead. This being 27 laps, we're gonna probably catch the back of the trucks again pretty quickly. Or whoever's in the pack. I imagine the trucks and the Gen 4s are pretty much the same speed. But you can actually bump in the trucks, unlike the Gen 4s. We got my Daytona race tonight in the Gen 4s, start off that season. I hope that goes well. It should at least be more interesting to drive, being the old bumpy Daytona. But it's going to be a pretty long race, especially if we get a bunch of cautions. I'm hoping we don't get a bunch of cautions. I don't want to have to pull down pit road and start looking at incidents and making sure I don't have to remove people. It's 100 laps at Daytona,
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 8.3.
which will take a while. Should only be about an hour and a half if it goes green, but I doubt it will. But hopefully it's not a caution every 10 laps. We'll see how it goes.
Outside. You're clear high. Clear high. That was your fastest lap of the session. Car 24.
Well,
Taking the lead.
I guess I should have qualified. This has turned out to be much less interesting now that I made it through the field. If I would have been with the legends at least, I would have been able to race them, and then we'd come up on the slower people, the restrictor plate pack. But they're going to have to lift a little bit. So maybe we'll end up catching them. I don't know. Probably not. I feel like the tires were already dead. No, we got a couple. What are those? Gen 4s that spun? I think they're the Gen 4s. No, they're the trucks. On pit road now. I guess we have fast repairs.
Well, it was fun. The Gen 4 car got in there.
It's getting very tight now. Some more smoke up ahead.
I'm just glad it wasn't me.
Somebody's parked in the grass or on the apron down there. We're actually 8.8 back from that. From the
I mean, I was
little
wiggling
pack
a
now.
little bit. I don't know what happened.
You're gaining on the car in front.
Yeah, I'm gaining on the
0.7.
gaining on them a little bit somehow. And they haven't wrecked, surprisingly.
We have 20 laps to go at the line.
It lasted longer than my last race, so.
Yeah, I don't think we're in any danger of getting wrecked out back here. Holy crap, it is tight. Oh my gosh. Usually when I'm in a pack I can save pretty well and I'm lifting on entry, and I'm not doing that by myself, and that is killing these tires, I think. So I guess we're not going to catch them. Well, that stinks.
Pitchy, you were blinking really bad.
Yeah, I kind of started seeing it that.
Just now started? He's been blinking really bad since the grid opened.
63 as we just drove through them.
Car 27 has taken the lead.
I need the Legends to wreck so that this pays off. Even though this is all just for fun and I'm sitting here back here running by myself. So I guess they're the real winners up there. Oh, Zane is a lap down. Well, he might just be a lap down to me. He might be alright. He's in third. We just passed the fourth place guy running by himself. I'm gonna clip the apron and wreck. They're pulling away now. They got the draft. My tires are dead. We do have one fast repair, amazingly. I don't know why they don't just give us infinite ones for this kind of racing. I guess that's to stop people from turning around and driving backwards. Though I'm pretty sure you just get DQ'd instantly for that. Should have qualified, but I really thought it was just going to put me at the back of the Legends anyway, not the back of the entire field. But that's fine. Exciting stuff coming for next season, though. I'm trying to figure out what I want to run. I'm going to run ARCA, and then my Gen 4 series. I'm going to try and do more Class B fixed. Official, I think that'll be fun. Probably run these cars. Nick is going to have a dirt late model season in the K5 championship. That's going to be fun. Painted up one of those. It'll be the first time I really ever raced the late model. I've done some laps in them a long time ago, but I don't think I've ever raced them. It'll be interesting to see how I fare with that. I'm sure I won't be very good. Maybe do some road racing. Might do the production car challenge, maybe. I don't know if I'll run the MX-5s in that, though. IMSA I always enjoyed. I just like multi-class. But it can sometimes be not super fun if you don't get a very big split where there's only like 2 cars in your class or something. We'll see, though. Maybe I can... I planned on running the Lotus 49s for a full season a little while ago. I think they're on Saturdays, but I'm just usually busy on Saturdays. Usually that's the day they go official. I think they have a broadcast. Oh, somebody's wrecked. Oh, Eric wrecked. Oh, everyone's wrecked. Looks like Days of Thunder smoke everywhere. I'm not slowing down for this. Is that everyone? Not everyone.
A
Few of them. Hey, see, it paid off being that far back.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Really gonna have to let off going on into the corner here when I'm entering the high side. We might be in second place or third
That wreck was number 9. So.
just by being 10 miles away from the wreck.
You're in third place.
So yeah, next season's gonna be fun, I think. We'll see what I end up doing. As always, big thank you to everyone who continues to support and watch and like the videos. I don't ever try to mention it too much, but do really appreciate all the likes and comments, and the views are just fantastic. They've been much lower than they had been. They're kind of have fallen back down to before I had 1,000 subscribers kind of levels, but that's fine. I just record these for fun. I'm not trying to make a living off of it. I don't make enough, and I don't have enough time to put into it. I just enjoy recording it, interacting with everybody, having good races. I enjoy the racing, of course. So everyone who's still watching and enjoying, I do really appreciate it.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Something's going on.
Doesn't matter. We're trying to just have a fun race. You guys could move up to the...
We'll see how much more racing I do, though. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing the one day or one race a day kind of thing that I've been doing for a while. I might scale that back a little bit just because the views are much lower now. I don't know, I might. It's definitely better for YouTube revenue to do at least one a day. But like I said, that's not my priority. It's just a nice bonus and something I'm very lucky to be able to record these and just have fun racing and have some revenue come back to me a little bit. Oh my gosh, it is not turning.
All clear, all clear.
But it takes a lot of time, all these races. So I may back it off a little bit. I'm gonna spin out. It's like wrecking loose on entry now, but pushing really bad through the center and on exit. We're like 5.5 seconds behind the second place guy. I think he's caught in some
10 to go.
traffic. He's got a lap down 87 up there. I think the leader's still way out front. This is like a channel update and season ending kind of review in the middle of a race, because there's really not much else going on. Oh yeah, Willow Springs. Love that track. Great track. I thought about hosting an impromptu kind of Riverside 500 kind of race with these, the 87 cars there. I don't know what day I'd want to do that. It's going to be pretty short notice when I figure it out, but I think that would be a fun little thing to do. Nothing serious, just
Press your tires, let's go, buddy.
show up and have fun kind of thing. We'll see if I do that. It might end up being a track that the official series goes to. But I think next season's schedule's already set in stone. I have to ask James about it. But I thought that'd be a fun little race to host. I wouldn't do like any crazy amount of laps. I think the 500 miles they did in real life was like 187 laps or something. For a road course, that's insane. I'd probably do like 35 or 40 or something. Enough for it to be a race,
I was watching my mirror, sorry.
but nothing crazy. Maybe not even that many. Maybe like 30.
Hey, 89, all you're doing is...
But I thought that might be fun. That is a very nice track. And I think it flows so well that stock cars were pretty fun on it. I had a ton of fun doing that AI race with the trucks. I did not expect to enjoy it that much, but that was really fun, and we actually had some good battling the whole time because I set the AI skill range so wide. But these are a little bit different to drive and shift and all that. So I don't know. Might just throw the Watkins Glen setup in and go do a couple test laps and see how that feels. See if I want to commit an hour to do a race. It probably will be really tough in these cars, especially that reverse corkscrew, since these cars do not love turning. But I feel like it could be downshift to like second gear entering turn 1 and then leave it in second gear all the way up through the reverse corkscrew, and then down the hill start upshifting maybe to third and leave it into third until you get to the front stretch, go through all those big corners, probably put it in fourth for the big right hand sweeper. I don't know, if there's not too much technical shifting and stuff we gotta do, maybe it'd be fun, but having to shift these cars a bunch is not an enjoyable experience generally. It would be a little bit better with an H pattern, but I don't have one that functions correctly.
5 to go at the line.
5 laps to go already. I guess with these cars and no cautions, it goes by a little bit quicker than 27 laps here with the restrictor plates. Don't think we're going to catch second. He's 5 seconds ahead. He's not really in draft. He's got one guy 2 seconds ahead of him, and then this guy ahead of us. Let's see where the leader is. Unless this guy spins and wrecks us. Yeah, the leader's still 10 seconds away. I'm surprised we didn't die right there. 5 cars falling really fast on the F3. Maybe he got wrecked with his blinking, or maybe he just decided to pull off. Actually just gained a second on second place there, so maybe he was checking up to get draft or something, or maybe he's damaged or checking up to race us. I don't know. We're gonna catch him now. He's right there. I think. No, that's not him. Now we gotta slow down.
You got one inside. Stay high.
Get out of the way, man.
Clear low, outside.
Jeez.
We got you 6.3. Stay low.
Not gaining him now. Just sat next to that guy too wide for so long and didn't even move down out of the way. Oh well, I hope this race was a little bit enjoyable. It's kind of like a podcast race. And man, I hope tonight goes well. By the time this race comes out, it'll probably be during tonight's race. Come on, you can turn. And I hope we're having a good one. Also, if you're running the Gen 4s with us, and want to run Gen 4s with us, I really recommend joining my Discord. I'm going to post all the info for each race in that, as well as other very important information pertaining to the series. There's an announcement channel and a discussion channel for the Diet Dr Pepper series. If you didn't know, I have a Discord. It's in the description of all of my videos. I don't advertise it usually, but it's very useful for getting information about the league out there for everybody that might be joining. I did a big post that had all the rules and stuff for the first race, and I don't think very many people that are going to attempt to join have seen it, but that's okay. But if you watched this far into this video, you're probably already a member of it. Yay, we got third. 0x, another 0x race in a race that had no business being a 0x race.
There's the checker.
Same with the street stocks yesterday.
Great job, driver.
Now let's slow this thing down and get out of the car so we can quickly go through the incidents and call it good. We don't need to turn that back on. What a great race. We weren't around anybody basically the whole time. Let's go look at all the incidents. 44-1, our best time. And we were never in draft. First up is the 9 truck. They just kind of get stacked up there, and the 5 trying to jump the outside. That's going to be the 5 showing up a lot, blinking. And then the 420 machine gets into the back of the 89, and you can't bump draft in the Gen 4 cars if you didn't know. Same with the ARCA cars, they're the exact same car model. That sends the O2 down into the pit wall, and he got a penalty for that as well. Why is it so loud? Is it loud? Sounds loud. So the 9 and the 10, there's some netcode there. I don't think they were going to touch, but netcode started the 10 turning to the right because it thought he got tapped in the right rear. And that sends him into the wall, and the 9 goes down pit road. 5's going to be blinking. And the 15 gets into the back of the 6, and that turns the Mobile 1 truck. I don't know if that's his number. 7 is his number. And there's a little wreck right there. And then the 89 again is going to get a little tap. Maybe just got arrow loose right there with the draft, but it could have been a bump draft. He's still, yeah, the 2's really working that bumper. Very easily can wreck him. That guy's blinking. 5's going to be blinking. 9 just left hooks a guy. And that wrecks all the 87s. So I think the 9 was just trying to cause a wreck right there when all the 87s are going around them to lap them. Yeah, the 9's in 23rd, and the other trucks around him are not in 23rd. The 9's already lapped down to the trucks, and he just left hooks the 3 for no reason. You didn't know, you can still be protested in unofficial races. And that's the Days of Thunder wreck that we saw. Let's look at our view from that. It's just a massive cloud of smoke. Man, I wish we had Luminas. Wouldn't that be amazing? Luminas and Thunderbirds. Now the 3's going up on track to wreck the 10, I guess. And the 42 still trying to recover from this wreck, I think. No, maybe? Yeah, he is. And he spins on the apron, trying to get back going. Does a big jump. Goes up, almost back onto the track. And yeah, he just backs onto the track to make sure he wrecks some more people. So that wreck lasted about the entire length of the racetrack. Destroys the 2 car. Now they have a truck that's not going, and he dives to the apron to try and pass him, and that doesn't work so good. And yeah, that was not a good idea. Either check up or go to the right. 27 looping it on the corner. 89 gets turned by the 5. 5's gonna blink. And this is the guy we saw spinning in front of us. I thought he was just gonna turn down and wreck us when we went by. Luckily he kept it up in the wall. Hut Strickland back here is hitting the wall. Oh, that's after the race. Yep, see ya, Eric. Hopefully we'll see him there. I hope it doesn't fill up. I feel like it's gonna get a lot of participation. That's a nice name. But I hope we can all join and have fun. So yeah, that was that race. Very interesting. And I rambled on for like 30 minutes, so I guess that's good, but that's about the same as every other race. Thanks for watching.